The Vietnam War wasn't just about battles on the ground. The US Navy played a crucial role in shaping the conflict and supporting the war effort. Let's dive into the diverse and critical roles the Navy undertook during this tumultuous time. In the early days of the war, the US Navy was primarily involved in advisory roles. The 7th Fleet patrolled the South China Sea, and Navy advisors worked closely with the South Vietnamese Navy. However, everything changed in August 1964 with the Gulf of Tonkin incident, where the USS Maddox was attacked by North Vietnamese PT boats. This event drastically escalated US involvement and naval presence in the region. By 1965, the role of the Navy had expanded significantly. Aircraft carriers like the USS Kitty Hawk and USS Enterprise became floating air bases, launching daily airstrikes against enemy targets from Yankee Station in the South China Sea. These carriers provided essential air support, showcasing the Navy's ability to project power far from home. Meanwhile, riverine warfare was taking place in the Mekong Delta. Operations like Game Warden saw small, swift patrol boat, river PBR units, engaging in intense seek-and-destroy missions against Viet Cong forces. These operations were critical in denying the enemy control of the vital waterways. Naval gunfire support was another key element. Cruisers and destroyers such as the USS Canberra delivered precise artillery fire to support ground troops. This firepower was crucial during major offensives and in repelling Viet Cong attacks. The Navy's involvement didn't end there. Amphibious operations like Operation Dagger Thrust saw Marines landing on Vietnamese shores supported by naval ships and helicopters. The introduction of helicopters revolutionized amphibious assaults, enabling rapid deployment and vertical envelopment of enemy positions. Civic action projects were also a significant part of the Navy's mission. The Seabees, or Naval Construction Battalions, built airfields, roads, medical clinics and schools, aiming to win the hearts and minds of the local population. These efforts demonstrated the Navy's commitment to both military objectives and humanitarian assistance. In Saigon, the headquarters support activity, HEDSUPACT, provided logistical and administrative support for all US forces in Vietnam. This massive operation ensured that troops had the supplies, equipment and infrastructure needed to sustain the war effort. The US Navy's involvement in Vietnam was a multifaceted and dynamic endeavor. From airstrikes and river patrols to civic actions and amphibious assaults, the Navy's actions were integral to the overall war effort. Their adaptability and resolve left a lasting impact on the course of the Vietnam War. Hey, history buffs, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the US Navy's role in Vietnam, make sure to subscribe for more engaging historical content. And remember, History Hit Network is your go-to source for documentaries and podcasts that bring history to life. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the past to understand the present.